Hi Sagittarius, this is Just with your May 2020 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Yeah, mother energy, father energy. Father could be difficult. Male energy could be difficult at this time. You can gain in control, particularly if you are a male in your life, or some of you Sagittarius men. It can be difficult for you to deal with an unruly person, or for you to keep your composure and keep control over a situation. That may be very challenging at this time. I feel for some of you, you may feel like, first of all, career could be going really well for some of you. Like, you're okay. You've gotten some good news, so you're feeling good. Or career overall may be going really well for you. Some of you are just waiting until everything starts falling into place so that you can make more money. You can feel more financially stable and secure. And there's I'm telling every sign, because the world card is coming out for just about every sign I've done so far. So there's a major ending that's happening. I feel like it's not, you probably won't see this complete ending until Virgo full moon or Taurus full moon. I don't know when that's going to be. And whatever pending, outstanding decision that has yet to be made is going to be made then. Doing Virgo full moon or Taurus full moon. And as we know, Taurus is in your sixth house. And I believe Virgo's in your 10th house. Yeah, is in your 10th house. So this has something to do with career, your own standing, like how people see you, your own standing to some extent may change based upon a decision that's made either by you or others. And it has to do, some of you is going to affect your day-to-day life, your work life, that sort of thing, your career. So something about career could be completely changing. And I feel like for some of you, if you have an unconventional, untraditional kind of work that you do, you really do love that you have the freedoms to kind of work independent and work outside of the confinements of a traditional employment. Some of you, though, are thinking about making a change. Some of you could be working a traditional employment. You're like, you know what? I don't think I want to do this anymore. I kind of want to do something completely different. Welcome to Uranus in your sixth house, darling. That's what happens. So for those of you who have been working your traditional 9 to 5, you're getting more of an urge more than anything to say, I think I can kind of carve out a new lane for myself with my own business, or start a whole new stream of income for myself. And you guys are, it's like all going to come through thanks to this Mercury. I feel Gemini energy is, you guys are going to put that to good use, and you're going to feel excited about whatever this new thing is. So when you get that sense of encouragement, I'm telling everybody, inspiration, enthusiasm, run with it. It's not going to be here all your life. It's not going to stay forever. So it's an energy. So use it for your benefit. I do feel like a lot of you guys are being very practical about money at this time. You're not overzealous. Some of you may be holding back communication from a feminine energy here. I get mother very prominent here. Some of you are mothers, and you may be thinking long term, what are you going to do with these kids? That sort of thing. And some of you could be far from family, and probably don't want to have anything to do. Some of you may not want to have anything to do with family. You may have wanted to travel. You may have had plans to travel, and now all of that is getting nixed. But even at home, you will find some kind of way to make something work. So this is a really good reading. It's just, as usual, it's a typical Sagittarius, all over the place, a little bit of every goddamn thing going on in your reading, but it's a pretty good reading for you guys. So you guys are going to start something new. It's all about manifestation. So be careful with your mind and your thoughts and your feelings, because you will conjure up just about anything. So it's a good thing to apply these energies in what you want. It's a great time to work that energy, work it for your benefit and call to you what you want. It's going to be very easy for you to manifest, and it'll feel like you're creating magic, because you are very magical right now. So you can make a lot of things happen. So there's that. I feel for some of you, keep your eye on the ball. People around you could also be quite manifesting, if you will. So don't underestimate, I would say don't underestimate anyone, but I feel like this is more your energy, because it's showing up not just in your career sector, but also in the home as well. But you guys could have people in your house. But I feel like this is really good energy. You guys are going to be able to figure something out. There has been any issue you're going to hatch a plan and it's going to work. And I feel like it's going to create, it's going to, it's going to kind of force you to kind of get out. So if you've been trying to stay in the house, like this coming week, you're going to feel like, okay, I have to get out and take care of this business. I have to physically get out and do some things, because I have to take care of certain things. Work could get very hectic. Some of you could be just carrying a lot on your plate. You may not be depending on anyone, so it may just seem a lot to deal with. But I feel like you both, Capricorn, somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn, but Sagittarius, men and women, you're very practical here. Very, very practical. You guys are being very smart about money. I do feel like this week you'll blink and it'll be over. You'll blink and it's like it's August. That's how it'll feel, at least. And some of you, I keep seeing judgment. So there's a lot of judgment. I have to say, some people could be talking about you behind your back. That kind of came up as I was shuffling the deck. Some people could be talking about you behind your back. You also get jealousy. Someone could be quite jealous of you and thinking very heavily about you. Like their mind goes to you quite a bit, and it's jealousy. And for you Sag women, this is another woman. This is not opposite sex people. For you Sag men, it could be a woman that you probably disconnected from and she's not feeling the happiest. But for some of you Sag women, it is another woman that's quite jealous of you, is what I'm getting here. I mean, be talking bad about you to other people. So that's one side of it. Now, again, there's a judgment here that's coming. And I feel like there's some like a responsibility, things you have to take care of. But this also can speak to communications that comes from work, a job. So if you've been waiting, and some of you may feel like I'm never going to get this, or maybe I shouldn't wait anymore. It's coming in. It's coming through. You're going to get some communication involving work or involving some type of government, federal, or any institution where there's rules and regulations. You're going to get communication. So if anything has been pending and it's like, well, I have to wait for them to tell me this, I have to wait for them to, I'm waiting for the, it's coming in this week and it's going to be very favorable. You're going to be like, finally, yes. And with whatever this is, now it's almost like, okay, I have the green light. Now I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to do that. It's almost like a domino effect. One thing begets another, and good thing. It's good energy, right? It's a good domino effect. Only thing here I see that for some of you, not everything is in your control, but that's okay because you have magical energy, so you can manifest and will things the way you would like it to be. You need focus on positive and what's in front of you and where you want to go, and leave everything from your past that doesn't serve you in your rear view mirror, to where you keep moving forward long enough, it disappears. Because I do see long range, long term thoughts about future, right? But then at times you may get caught up in the little details. You guys know you're not good with details. And you're not no good with details, so don't start that. Or start worrying about, well, what if it this and what if that. Listen, get to work. Do what you need to do. Let the chips fall where they may. What can you do? So there's that. And I do feel like you may have somebody talking out of turn or trying to be nasty verbally. They're just ego tripping. They're mad because they don't have control. What can you do, right? You can't save the world. So let's look at your love life. I also feel like a cycle is going to end during this Gemini season. It's going to be a major decision that needs to be made between you and another, and a cycle is going to end, most definitely. Some of you are thinking about, moving, and you and your mate you could be looking for property, yes. You could be like breaking ground, like you want to build new. And there's going to be a lot out there, meaning a lot of communication about what you can and can't do. And you guys will be surprised. You may think, well, I can't afford a house right now. I can't. Listen, a domino effect. One thing begets another. And that goes for positive or negative. You're too magical right now. So what you think and what you speak will be your reality. So again, if you're thinking, well, let's just talk to someone and see. Let me just find out. Let me make a call. And then you just will be shocked, and you'll be the one sitting back and saying, let me tell you how I got this house. Let me tell you how I got this job. Let me tell you how, that type of thing. Because it's like I made one action begets so many other things, is what it looks like. And really clear, strong communication, very, very clear, honest communication is coming to you too, real quick, real fast. I don't feel like it's like a timing thing where it's like, okay, if you don't act on this now, you lose. No, because it's things that you guys have been waiting for to kind of come through. But if your mind has been thinking, maybe I should just do it. Yeah, we know we're in Venus retrograde in Gemini. We know that, right? And so the dust isn't completely settled. But right now, it's a good thing to kind of get information to know, especially if these are things that you've already been thinking of. Great time to get ahead of the curve and see where you fare, is what I want to say. So now, Sag singles. Some of you may be wanting somebody from your past. Some of you could be confronting somebody from your past. They're not going to be very open and honest about anything right now. They may be closed off. If you want someone from your past, they may be closed off to you right now. They're still holding a grudge. They're still hung up on little things here and there. So I've been telling some of you Sagittariuses, you've got to learn from your past. Singles particularly, if you know you've gone through quite a bit, right? You've grown, you've learned. And the thing about a Sagittarius is that you guys get over things. I think all fire signs do. Aries can be quite petty, but in Leo we know it's very vindictive. And you guys are very flighty. Everybody got their stuff, right? But my point is just that Sagittarius are known for getting over a situation and like, oh, we're still okay, we're still friends. And to other people, it's like, wait a minute, but they did such and such. It just doesn't make sense. But to you, it's like, oh yeah, well, it's like that flighty, like it doesn't really matter. Let's just all be okay. Some things you need to pay attention to. Some people aren't meant to be in your life, and it's okay. You don't need to always have everyone be your friend. You don't need to keep everyone around. And that goes for not just love matters, but family, friends. You guys do this Venus in retrograde. You need to take a huge stock in the value of people. Do they serve a value in your life? And to what extent, what value? Do you find yourself feeling like you're chasing after someone else that may not even need or deserve you in their life? You need to take a harsh look at that. I do feel like there has been someone that you've been trying to get a hold of and they've been MIA. This person will come around. They may have been busy with work or have a lot of things on their plate, and they're kind of avoiding communicating with you. And I do feel like they will come in and communicate, but it's going to be very clear, very strict communication that they're going to give you. And it's almost like, okay, now I know where we stand and I know how to proceed further. Okay. The jury's not out on the situation. I feel like some of you are dealing with this table, like a karmic. This is very karmic, so it's like a tennis match. The tables turn between the two of you as time goes on. So if you're the chaser now, then they'll be the chaser later, that type of thing. And if you have the energy for that, go for it, have at it. Because I feel like whoever's being stubborn and you know quiet or ignoring you, they're going to be the person trying to probably come back in later for some of you Sagittarius singles. But I do feel like you have an opportunity to afford yourself happiness, overall happiness. And you need to ask yourself, does this person truly make you happy? Are they worth it? Some of you, they may have a reason why they shut you down and not communicating with you. They may have a reason to do that. But if they don't, then you be careful about who you're going after, if someone is even worth your time. And try to learn from your past, decisions as a Sagittarius, because let's not forget 2016. Let's not forget not 16 or 17, like end of 17, 18, 19. Let's not forget those times when you guys, learn that huge lesson. Don't forget. Don't forget. And it's calling for you to make some huge changes. I'm talking about singles now. Singles, because you guys know who you want. You know what you want. You may not know who, but you know what you want. You know what you deserve. The person that you're designing yourself to be. The person that you've become. And that's from you taking a step back, from you not indulging, for you not just being flighty, like who cares, and, sending mixed messages, from you being very clear, for you being very focus, and for you being very consistent will bring that same energy to you. So be careful. That's all I'm going to say. You do what you want to do. Now, couples. Did I just give you guys a whole lecture? I didn't mean to. Well, maybe somebody in the comment section will say, I needed that. Thanks. Anyway, couple Sagittariuses. Well, you're not really putting a lot of focus and energy and effort into this relationship. Okay. You guys may be holding on or hanging on by a thread, and someone may be feeling like, you know what, singlehood looks really attractive right now. I think I'm better off by myself. And you probably think, I was happier when I was by myself. You know, I didn't have to go through all of this stuff. Your person may feel very resentful, very resentful. Either they're so reckless out their mouth, it's ridiculous, or silence is deafening. Because, you know, if they could like, if you know what they say, if your eyes could kill, you be dead. Like that. Like, this person is hot. They're hot. How many times I've been telling you guys this person is hot? Somebody's mad at you. Somebody has a problem with you. So this person is not communicating. Even if you're a Sag man, this woman is hot, but she feels like she has control over everything. You can't tell her anything. I feel like for some of you, you may feel like you're on opposite ends of the road with you and your person. And somebody has tried and tried and tried to get through to another person to no avail. And, you know, somebody may be trying to come up with something to get what they want out of the situation. Good luck if it's not ethically sound. If somebody's doing something that's not ethically sound, and this is the way that they get what they want out of people, all it's going to do is turn around against them. That's for some of you, and that includes you. So don't try to do anything crafty to, you know, work somebody into your fold. Just wanted to put that out there. Some of you, again, there's a long history of this. Long history. You guys have been doing this tango, this two-step for a long time. A long time. And someone's gotten tired. And I feel like there's a lot of ultimatums flying around to where somebody's throwing ultimatums and the other person it's like, it's they're not being affected by it. They're not listening. They're not hearing it. Or I feel like this person just continues to move forward. Something's going to have to give, Sagittarius. Something's going to have to give. There's a communication that's coming in. For some of you, it may be, I want a divorce. Some of you, I want a separation. Some of you, I want a trial separation. Some of you, if you don't do this, this is where we're headed. What are you going to do? I just keep getting an ultimatum. What are you going to do? And someone wants an answer. Yeah. Others of you, in happy news though, there hasn't been a lot of time and attention you put into your relationship. Your person may not be too happy about that. It could be for a lot of reasons. You're working, you're overworking, or, you know, for whatever reason. But the two of you have a lot of history, too much history to name, right? And your person has to, it's like they have to do this. I know somebody doesn't have community service. That's crazy. But somebody, it's something they have to do, right? They have to do this. And it's like, just give me until this time. So they haven't been putting any focus on the relationship because they have to take care of this. And now it's like, okay, they've taken care of it. And now it's like, okay, I want to marry. Now let's go get married, or let's do, because I do see like a marriage coming in and someone saying, okay, let's get married. Let's just do it. And it's like, bam, out of the blue, you're getting married. And bam, out of the blue, there's something that the two of you are coming together on and making a decision that's going to make the two of you very, very happy. And it's all for the betterment of the family. It's all for the betterment of, for some of you, it's just the two of you. For others of you, it's a whole family, you and children, that sort of thing. So it's a betterment of everyone as a whole. And some of you, it may be, what the hell are we going to do with my mother? You know, what are we going to do with your mother? Like, that type of thing. What are you going to do with your father? So it's something about, you know, where do we take this relationship in relation to commitment, money, a better foundation. But it is something for some of you that speaks to a longevity in a relationship or a marriage. Now, for some of you, like I said, it's a positive stance that we're moving forward. Others of you, and you all know, if you got cracks in the foundation and you guys are hanging on by a thread, and this coming week is going to be decision-making time of like, okay, what are we doing? Or somebody's going to say, okay, I think I want a divorce. I want a separation. I want to take a step back. If this is a third-party situation, damn sure it's going to come to an end. Definitely going to come to an end. Definitely going to come to an end. Especially if there hasn't been enough time. Like if the third party person has been feeling like they've been left out because quarantine and somebody's with their person. Yeah, it's going to be very clear. So if you're an outside person, if you're a third party person, it's going to be very damn clear for you who's who and who is what and who means what to whom. Like that's one thing is going to be very clear. Who means what to whom is going to kind of come out this coming week. So in the extended, we're going to look deeper into this relationship. How do they feel? What do they want from you? How do they see you? What are they challenged by? What secrets are they keeping? What do they want to tell you deep down inside? What would their actions be? And ultimately, what's going to be the outcome of your relationship? We're also going to pull Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about you? We're going to pull those love cards. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you would like to share, do so in the comment section below. If you want something personal from me, you can click the link in the description box and set something up for yourself. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Sagittarius.